All right, let's get it. DJ Jamad in the house.
You have something special. You have greatness in you.
Good morning, my
This
brother.
is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the
Welcome to Good
millionaire
Morning
out
Millionaire.
of
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I hope everybody's feeling good this morning. Make sure you share this thing. Give me a replay, gang, if you're watching the replay. Super important that you spread the word, man. We do this completely free of charge, you know, even though obviously I am paid and could be paid, for this level of coaching, for this level of training that we give you every morning for free. But I practice what I preach. I want you to do the same thing. I want you to realize that when you become valuable, now you got somewhere to go with this thing. When you become valuable, now all of a sudden you start to feel fulfilled. You start to be excited to wake up every day. When you become valuable, you start to feel as though you have a purpose for your life. Because believe it or not, what everybody's chasing as they begin to procure and acquire sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? Or the house with the picket fence, the house with the picket fence and the 2.5 kids. Let me tell you what they're really looking for. What they're really looking for is fulfillment. And a lot of that fulfillment is going to come from your relationships with other people. Can I get a witness? And so this morning, we're going to talk about how to win friends and influence people. How to win friends and influence people. Can somebody give me that in the comments? How to win friends and influence people, and then give me a share. We're going to get started in just a couple of seconds. How to win friends and influence people. What's up, Nicole? Miss Williams in the house. Miss Warren. What's up? What's up, Jamie? Hope everybody doing good this morning. Let them know we in the house. We getting started in less than 60 seconds. If you were in the Kaizen Academy this past Saturday, please reach out to me if you're willing to do a testimony for that particular course. I know we went over how to monetize your brand. That thing was a game changer. Please shoot me a message if you're willing to do a testimony for this last class, or if you're willing to do a testimony for the morning calls or for Millionaire Minded in general, testimony for the newsletters. Please inbox me the word testimony right now if you'd be down to do a testimony. For those that don't know about our newsletter, every single week, matter of fact, let me throw this on the screen so y'all can rock with us. Every single week, man, we have a newsletter that makes it so that you can get these little segments we do on mindset, skill set, and heart set. Like that's every single week. Mindset, skill set, and heart set. That's designed to help you go further, faster, with less effort, right? So that's every single Friday at 3:30. If you've been loving the newsletter, let me get some fire emojis. Let me get some fire emojis. Okay, looks like we are on time. It looks like we are. It's time for us to get started. Check it out. These are my 9 top tips from how to win friends and influence people, right? This is what I got from you. I just now finished knocking out The Classic by Dale Carnegie. Warren Buffett is infamously obsessive about this book. He says that even though he went to all these other business schools, from Wharton, University of Pennsylvania, has one of the top business schools in the whole world. It's called Wharton. That's where Warren Buffett went. Taken numerous sorts of classes, obviously, on all these different disciplines. The only diploma he has on his wall is his diploma from the Dale Carnegie course that he took way back when. That's a clue. We always talk about how success leaves clues. Millionaires, that's a clue. And what's going to hit you about this book right from the beginning is how simple it is. I mean, it's just steeped in simplicity, right? The tips are so solid. You're able to use them immediately. It's like you're going back to the basics of effective communication. Am I making sense? And it's crazy that even though this thing was published back in 1937, it hits you so hard right now, right? What this book is about is the fundamentals of handling people, right? I mean, you're surrounded by them, but nobody ever really taught you how to win people over. They always talk about how your network is your net worth. But what are the skills you need that make up this whole world we call people skills? What are these skills, right? Now I use the word secrets if you're on our text message system. I was like 7 secrets, but these ain't really secrets. I just think that they get lost. We make everything so complex, right? Because people love to add their little sauce on something so that they have something to bring to it that makes it a unique product of their own. And I get it, but check it out. I think it's time we went back to the master himself. This cat, Dale Carnegie, dedicated himself to this. If you're ready for 9, you know what I mean, different kind of like secrets from how to win friends and influence people, somebody say, I'm a winner, and give me a share. Somebody say, I'm a winner, and give me a share. We're going to get this party started. We only got 15 minutes. I'm going to give them all to you that I can. Somebody give me, I'm a winner, and a share. Give me, I'm a winner, and a share. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Somebody give me, I'm a winner, and a share. My man David Ruffin in the house. Man, this call wouldn't be nothing without me. P.O. in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all here. All right, let's get it. I'm a winner. Where my winners at? Somebody give me, I'm a winner, and give me a share. And I'm gonna reel these off for you. You're gonna write them down in your power book, and you'll never be the same again. Right? You'll never be the same again. Yeah, they're super popular. Hey, if you were on this last Kaizen Academy that we did, speaking of that, please write me if you are willing to do a testimony. Somebody give me your text right now. Yeah, 1937. Yeah, I'm a winner, Jamie. I'm a winner, Jess. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, coach. Yeah. My big homie Luca is in the house. Luca Brazzi's in the building. Yeah, Vita, I'm a winner, Nakia. Yeah, Sade, I'm a winner. I'm a winner, David. I'm a winner, Vita. All right. I just wanted to get your brains going. That's right. That's right. Whoever that is in Facebook group, I'm a winner, not a oncer. I love that. The reason your name ain't showing up is because you're in the group, but you ain't click on that thing. But it's all good. Give me a winner and I'm a share. I'm going to run these 9 down to you. I challenge you to just pick out one that you're going to work on this week. And what I want to challenge you to do is put it in the comments like, this is my area of improvement. I want you to listen to all 9 of these. Tell me which one is your area of improvement. Let me hurry up. All right, the first one is don't criticize or condemn. Don't criticize or condemn. Can somebody give me that? Don't criticize or condemn. It is human nature to find fault with other people. We are quick to criticize other people. We are so fast to be able to condemn other people because we don't realize when you point at one person, you're pointing at yourself 1, 2, 3, at least 3 times, right? I guess you pointing at them twice with your thumb and your thing, but you point at yourself 3 times. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? This is not helping you get through to the other person. Newsflash, this ain't helping you. What if you made an affirmation today that I will lift people up instead of criticizing them? Right? What if you decided to say that? What if you decided to say that? I will lift people up instead of criticizing them. What if that was your new mantra? How powerful would that be? Here's the second one I got for you. Give honest appreciation. Give honest appreciation. Somebody give me that and give me a share. If that's your one that you're going to work on. Give honest appreciation. Honest appreciation is one of the simplest ways to make people feel good about themselves. If you try, you'll find something nice to say that is good about anybody. If you'll just make it a priority. Listen to me. It may be the earrings. It may be the shoes. It may be the book bag. It may be the way they walk with such confident posture. It may be something about their hair or their haircut or their hairstyle. It might be something about how their complexion is shining today. It may be something about a special spark you see in their eye. What can you do to give somebody honest appreciation? Maybe it was a job well done. Maybe it's that they walked by and you really loved their perfume or their cologne, right? Maybe it's you want to get a pair of shoes like that for your lady. Maybe it's you want to get a tie like that for your man. What can you do to show honest appreciation for somebody? If you try, you can find something nice. Here's the third one I got for you. Talk to people about what they want to talk about. Talk to people about what they want to talk about. Talk to people about what they want to talk about. This is a tip for how to win friends and influence people. One of the best ways to strike up a conversation with somebody is to figure out what interests other people and talk about that. In the world of business, you have an advantage because guess what? If they're an entrepreneur, let me tell you something. They love something about what they're doing because they picked that by choice. So maybe you just talk to them about how they got into this. What do they love the most about it? What's the thing they wish they'd have known before they got into it? What advice would they give themselves from 5 years ago? What advice would they give themselves from 10 years ago? Don't you see how much they love talking about this? How often were they ever able to even talk about why they started that business? Millionaires, if you want to catch fish, you can't just put cheesecake on your fishing pole just because you like cheesecake. Just because you think cheesecake tastes good, don't change the fact that fish want worms. The hook got to have worms if you want to attract some fish. Am I making sense? Check it out. What can you do to work on your skill set of talking to people about what they want to talk about? Here's number 4, smile. I know you hear this over and over again, smile, right? I know this is an OG classic, right? But check it out. It's been tested. It's been scientifically proven. If you're a Kaizenite, you know all about mirror neurons, probably, right? You remember we were talking about how when you smile at somebody, they naturally want to smile back at you. Just like if you frown at somebody, they naturally start frowning, right? When you're watching a movie, you naturally start making the facial expressions of the character that you're relating to. When they get into it, then your face starts going like you're getting into it, but you ain't getting into it. You've got something called mirror neurons. What am I saying? I'm saying when you smile at somebody, you almost force them to smile back. It leads to success with people. Here's number 5. Remember people's names. Remember people's names. You know, today, if you join the text message system, I got this quote that's going out from Dale Carnegie, where he's talking about how the sweetest words in anyone in the entire language is a person's own name. To everybody on the planet, the best words in the entire language, the sweetest sound in the entire language that they speak is their own name. You hear me? What can you do to get better at people's names? This is a winner every single time. I don't care if you're talking about your personal life. I don't care if you're talking about your business life. You know, they say Bill Clinton is amazing at making you feel like you are the most special person in the room. I've told you stories about George Bush and him walking away, taking notes in his little black book about everything he discussed with that person, not just their name, but what they were passionate about, what projects they're working on right now, what it seemed like their purpose was here tonight, right? So imagine if you took it a step further. But if you can't get to all of that, what if you just made it a conscious decision that you were going to start remembering people's names, right? How will that help you connect with people in the long run? When you remember their name and introduce them to this other person. As the world starts to open back up, it may be time to revisit how to win friends and influence people, or at least watch the replay of this. Give me a replay, gang, if you're watching the replay, right? Here's number 6, be a good listener. Be a good listener. This can't be emphasized enough. You know, Carnegie tells this story in the book about how he spent an entire evening at a party listening to a woman about her travels. And then at the end, she felt like she had the best conversation ever, right? Even though all he did was listen. She the one that did all the talking, but she swore they had an incredible conversation. Isn't that amazing? See, the way the human brain organizes its thoughts is through speech. So sometimes you're helping them, just letting them get the stuff out. You know, as fellas, a lot of times we lose that because we want to jump in. We want to make it stop. And so we hurry up and jump in with the solution. But you do better off, you know what I mean? Just listening. Right? Here's number 7. On that same kind of note, respect other people's opinions. Respect other people's opinions. Millionaires, I want to tell you something. You know, I ain't going to go there with this level of intolerance that we have these days, right? But I will say this. We're way too quick to dismiss other people's ideas, right? And nobody likes to be told they're wrong, right? So I'm going to tell you a technique my therapist gave me. When somebody gives you something that you don't necessarily agree with, write it down. And instead of defending yourself to that person or defending your point of view to that person, challenge yourself. Instead of defending yourself, challenge yourself. Can somebody write that down? Instead of defending yourself, challenge yourself. What I mean is, jot it down. And my therapist said later on, go back to it and see if you can find a kernel of truth in it. See if there's something you can use to help yourself become better. Just because you don't like the way it was delivered, or just because you don't mean there ain't something in there that you can use to escape bondage when only the truth will set you free. Can I get a witness? Here's number 8. Dramatize your ideas. Dramatize your ideas. Yeah. Dramatize your ideas. What do I mean by that? Dramatize your ideas. Dramatize your ideas. Make what you want to say interesting, right? You might want to give an example. You might want to share an anecdote, right? You might want to tell a story. You might want to bring it out with staggering statistics. Some of you know, I was just invited to Miami to do a TED Talk, etc., so forth, right? Check it out. What can you do to make sure this subject is interesting to other people? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that fun? The last bonus one I got for you, because I promised you 7, but I went ahead and gave you 9. We coming right up on 7:45 now, so we about to get out of here. It's affirmation time. You can start calling in right now. 667-776-9461. 667-776-9461. It's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. And here's number 9 I got for you, millionaires. Yeah, call in right now. Call in right now. What if you ask questions instead of giving direct orders? What if you ask questions instead of giving feedback? What if you ask more questions? This can help you win more friends and influence more people. Check it out. Nobody wants to be ordered around, right? Maybe you could learn to spark creativity with a good question. Maybe you could learn to spark a consensus with a good question. Maybe you can make them buy into the idea and think they came up with it on their own. And even when you're about to give criticism, maybe instead you could ask a question like, do you feel like that could have, how do you feel like that went? How do you feel like that went? Might be a better tonality for it, right? How do you feel like that went? What do you think went well? What do you think were some opportunities for improvement? Huh? Maybe you ask questions. Now, instead of giving criticism, they're giving themselves a critique. Isn't that interesting? All right, it's 7:45. We out of here. Hope this was helpful. All right, repeat after me, millionaires. Say it like you mean it.